Hi everyone, do not be alarmed when I say this next word, data. I'm going to show you a really easy way to do data. It's not just easy, it's fun, and you don't have to know anything about Excel, maths, anything. So stick around. My name's Sue Delatour and I am sharing 25 years worth of teaching tips with you. So remember to subscribe and give us a like if you like what you hear. Okay, so this is the kind of graph that you will be able to produce by the end of this. And the cool thing about it is, as I say, it didn't require any mathematical abilities really. And the other thing is, I don't know if you can see it there, each of the cells actually contains the students' names. So it's so much easier to read and get a great story from. So I will meet you in one of these corners, that one, maybe that one, and we'll go through some of the sheets that I've produced and that are available in store. Might even have a few freebies. Check the links below, and I'll show you how to do this. It's so easy and it's even fun. Stay tuned. Okay, so here we are in a spreadsheet in the loosest sense of the word, because it does no calculations whatsoever, and this is in Google Sheets. So I've marked my students' tests, my class tests, and they are out of 100. And here we go, little Sarah, she got 56. So I'm just going to type her name in there in the column 51 to 60. So I can, if I want to, I can put her actual mark in. Oops. That's no worries. And let's see, little Sia, she hit the 80 mark. Elise, she got 78. Little Fred, he got 12. Tom, Harry, being really inventive with my names, aren't I? Fina, okay, and you can see a graph is growing. Now, if you want, you can just colour those in to make it look even more graphy. And there we have it growing there. Ain't it beautiful? So there we go. That's it. Stick your assessment data up there, and there is your graph. You can easily see who is doing what, how well they are doing. So you can have that in any format you want. So there's 0 to 20, A to F with your minuses. This one's for the Kiwi teachers, not achieved, merit, excellence. Maybe you're looking at curriculum, well, below, at, above, well, above. This one is for group skills, and I will show you an example here. So this one here. So I've got an example, that's the purple one I showed before. Here's the example of group skills. Now, see, on your, you'll have little computer screens as well. So what you can do is you can freeze these panes, just highlight them on the left there, and then go up to View, Freeze, and you want to freeze 2 rows. There we go. So now when I scroll, look at that, so cool. The top stays there. You can do that with columns as well. So this one is for something like, say you wanted to really hone in on your essays, and here I'm going to focus on looking at structure, ideas and elaboration, evidence, language and mechanics. So I'm going to give each of those things a mark out of 5 for my students. It is time consuming, but it throws up some fantastic data, and it's great for the kids to look at as well. I mean, you can take their initials off. So I just put initials on because there's not enough room for whole names. But you can take those initials off, obviously, before you show the students. I can see here quite clearly the students that are in trouble with each aspect. And I can see the ones who are strong in each aspect. The other thing I can do is I can see what I need to focus on to teach as a class perhaps, because I can see here the mechanics are really strong, quite strong. There's a lot of kids up that end. And what else? The structure's not too bad either, not too shabby there. So that's fantastic. What are my kids worst at? Evidence. So there's a few too many down this end, even the 3s, we want that better. So I need to focus on evidence. But I can see that the specific students as well that need maybe a bit of one-on-one in class, and also maybe some extending. So that's a really good way of doing it as well. As I say, this method is so great because you are bringing up data of your students, like the actual people, not a bunch of faceless, nameless, whatevers. You can actually see what that student is doing, and that is what I love. I didn't invent any of this, by the way. This type of thing I found out about at a conference, and this one here that was taught to me by one of our advisors when I was working as an advisor. So we had to do all our data, and I was just about crying. And she showed me this way, and I was like, happy days, this is fantastic. And teachers loved it, so I'm passing it on. So enjoy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that easy peasy way of doing your data. Remember, your data has to work for you. The way you do it has to work for you. I know school gives you these demands, da 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 da, but you could say, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is the story I'm getting, and use this method. It's really not a threatening thing, so just enjoy.